Yeah, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Yo, we got 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's check out this Mycareer builder, bro. Mycareer, Myplayer builder, all that good stuff. Let's go, man. Let's see what they got. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yup. Let's go. Hold on, that Jones at the highest June? I bet, just making sure you feel me. Shout out to NBA 2K, man. Yo, I hope they give us some great news, bro. I hope they give us some great news. Let's see this builder. Yup, love that block animation. Gonna be a lot of Wembanyamas this year, bro. A lot of them. I could already tell. Let's go, man. Let's go. Yeah. Damn. Chiquito. All right, let's go. Come on. We seen this. Come on. Yo, I want to know, yo, did anybody pre-order 2K25 yet? I'm pretty sure after this news, everybody might, bro. This is gonna be the deal breaker. Let's go.
It is time,
Stacks,
baby. Welcome
Chico.
back, everybody, to the road to NBA 2K25. And of course, we got more NBA 2K25 news for you. It's your boy Stacks.
What's good?
Of course, we got my guy Evan over here.
Evan was good.
Evan was good, brother.
What's up, Stacks? Happy Thursday. And in case you all weren't here last week, these streams are the first place to see our NBA 2K25 reveals. So as most of you know, today we're going to be talking about Myplayer and Mycareer, which also includes badges and takeovers on NBA 2K25 New Gen. And before we get too far, just remember, whenever we say New Gen, we are talking about PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X
and PC.
And PC,
which is
also on the New Gen.
I understand, my brother. Get to the news.
Man, Evan, I'm not gonna lie, man. I remember being on the other side of this, right, where I was just a creator.
Facts. And you ain't really, you ain't know anything, bro.
What I'm saying. When
oh, word.
For NBA 2K,
Stacks been doing this for a grip.
I still get excited as if I'm finding out a lot of this information.
I remember Zombie Gang. Good.
Man, if you didn't know already, we do have Twitch drops enabled for this stream.
I don't know what that is.
Earn a locker code in NBA 2K24 by watching the stream. So if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching it on Twitter or X, make sure you come over
they
here
got
to
this
Twitch
on
because
YouTube?
You cannot earn Twitch drops on those.
Let me find out they got this joint on YouTube.
Okay, and Evan will explain how it works a little bit because you know we got Evan GPT. We got everything up stored.
Yo, facts.
Yes, we do. All right, so we're going to go through this again at the end of the show because most of you right now are not going to have 90 minutes watched. But once you tune in for 90 minutes across our drop-enabled streams of the road to NBA 2K25.
90 minutes is insane, bro. I just want to see.
NBA 2K24, giving you the rewards you see here in Mycareer and My Team.
Oh, my God.
And this is 90 minutes across multiple shows, starting with gameplay reveal last Thursday,
made my light fall.
Mycareer today. And then in the coming weeks, we'll have more drop-enabled streams for My NBA, the W, and My Team.
Bro!
So enough of that, though. Everybody's asking in the chat, are we going to see the builder? Yes, we are. That's exactly what Myplayer is. With that said, I think we can get on with that.
Let's go!
Yes,
Alexis
sir. Yes,
and LD
sir.
have been talking to our dev team for this year's courtside reports to get the rundown on what's new in NBA 2K25. So
chat, what bill y'all making, bro?
That LD did.
Y'all already know we coming out with the 7-foot KD, Jokic, Hakeem Olajuwon, all of that. Victor Wembanyama.
Stacks.
Oh, although we was running the trailer. Okay, my bad. we all know. We know we all have questions. It's everything like that. So if you want to ask some questions, make sure you go to our Discord, man. We always talk about our Discord. It's a lot of people there that play NBA 2K.
That bull froze.
We also have some devs in there around this time answering a few questions. So make sure you go to our 2K25 questions official Discord, and just go to the link to our Discord right there, discord.gg/NBA2K.
Okay.
And you can submit your questions, and maybe someone will take the time to answer them. But go ahead and ask all of your questions there on Discord, okay? And after this, make sure you stick.
They want you to get on with it. Come on.
My bad, bro. I know a lot of people now. Y'all don't want me to stall. All right. Anyway,
come
on.
Make
sure you stick around because we're gonna take you through the dev blog as well for even more detail. But let's go ahead and finally show
the builder
report. I know y'all want to
what
this show.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Welcome back to our next NBA 2K25 courtside report.
W.
Today I'm joined by Zach Timmerman, principal producer on NBA 2K25, as well as Mark Little, Mycareer developer. Zach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
What's good,
There's
Zachary?
so much to talk about for NBA 2K25. This is where fans can live out their hoop dreams and build their legacy like never before. Before we get into Mycareer, let's talk about the Myplayer builder.
Oh my God.
When you're building your Myplayer, you're not just building a legacy this year, you're
okay.
also building a dynasty for your team. And we understand this is a very integral moment, a very important decision. And so we put a lot of time into ensuring that the various paths that we have in the builder are gonna allow all walks of our gamers to be able to make the player that they wanna make.
Copy.
To create your own, it's the builder where you just have so many options, changing your position, changing your size. You can articulate through every single one of your attributes and get to right where you want to go with your builder, all while you can see the various perks that your player is eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where somebody who wants to mess around with the thousands of possibilities can eventually make the build that they want to.
That don't look a little crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
That have been playing the game for a long time.
6'1" though.
Jump in there as well.
Small guard's gonna be it this year.
Wants to jump in there to try to make a unique build that nobody else in the world has made.
This sounds really intriguing. One thing I loved about last year was community members submitting their builds and you guys implementing them into the game. Are those returning this year?
The community builds feature that we had last year, it was really exciting. It was really nice to grab the best build makers that we have out there, be able to have them put their
Nah, y'all ain't grab me.
Ultimately, people,
y'all ain't grab me.
They felt like they could instantly compete and play with the best games.
Chad, tell them to grab me, bro.
Season 2 will be dropping.
I'll make a 5 build
with the intention of giving you access to the latest and greatest playstyles.
A realistic one too.
A lot of new features coming.
Not
with
no
this new
6'9"
system,
KD.
Zach, what else can you share about creating your Myplayer in 2K25?
In each of these builder paths, there's access to more information than we've ever given you before. You'll see which badges you qualify for. You'll see which takeovers you qualify for in our new takeover system, and you'll also be able to see which animations your player will qualify for.
Oh, let's go! That's a W!
Move and react.
Oh my God! Look at the game!
I love all that, but I especially love the new takeover system.
Look how that looks!
Takeover's back in a new way this year. We have 70 takeovers and 14 special abilities. In the builder, you can see which takeovers you qualify for. Once you get into Mycareer, you can swap your takeovers in and out. They all have attribute requirements.
Barbecue chicken, elevate bucket fundamentals, glass cleaner. Yo, what the hell?
There's 5 levels.
Chat, we gonna go. Yo, we gonna go by and look through all this, bro.
Once
again.
you hit level 5, the special ability turns on, and that allows you to kind of dominate.
Look how this game looks. Looks arcadey, bro.
What are some of your favorites?
I think the one that I've been gravitating towards the most is barbecue chicken. If you're a hoop head, you know what that name means. It means you're about to put somebody in the post and turn them into a rag doll. It boosts throughout the levels of takeover. It boosts your post control, your shot close, and your strength. And then when
deep post bag, easier to be defended with post back down.
Post bag, which essentially allows you to completely dominate the post again for a short period of time in shots, back downs, every post move you can think of. So it's a lot of fun for somebody who likes to play.
Look at his kicks. Those, he got the Carmines
on. Tell us
on.
about badges in 2K25.
This year we have 40 badges. They're a lot more all-encompassing than they have been in the past. Each one of them has a larger impact. And so we're really happy with the
ankle assassin, damn.
Now. We feel like we've hit every part of basketball that's important. And ultimately,
we're gonna go by it. We're gonna go through with this, John.
One other thing I want to talk about.
Oh my God, bro, I can't wait.
Badge progression is basically how often are you using your badge. The more often you use the badge,
they still got that.
Progress. Ultimately, though, if you don't use your badge this year,
it's gonna go down.
You won't regress, which I'm sure our fans are pretty happy about.
So it sounds like badges are completely reworked this year in 2K25.
Oh,
W. So this year we introduced a new level of badge called Legend. It's a level above Hall of Fame. It's pretty difficult to get. You have to raise your attributes pretty high. But ultimately,
I'm getting my post-fade phenom on Legend, bro.
Zach, I'm excited. Can't wait to get my hands on the builder. Thanks for all the new details. And for all of you, stay connected to the NBA 2K.
Something higher than Hall of Fame is insane.
All about the new Myplayer builder.
Yo, I love how you could check to see which animations you could get too, bro.
It's time to learn about Mycareer. I'm joined by Mark Little. Let's jump right in.
Mark Little.
Mycareer for NBA 2K25.
What's good, Mark?
Mycareer in NBA 2K25 is all about building the greatest dynasty in NBA history. You're Myplayer this year, growing up outside of Chicago, and like his idol, Michael Jordan, he wants to build a dynasty that lasts throughout the ages. You can learn about your Myplayer's history and his path to the NBA through an
MJ wasn't even from Chicago. He played for it, though. I understand.
But you get to relive 4 of his most iconic games in his pre-NBA career, including a high school state championship, a FIBA U19 World Cup, and even an open run with some
that's
NBA
fire.
One of the players is not
look at Austin Reeves. Yo, look at the movement in the sweater, bro.
You can play up at any point in your career.
Those movements like that, y'all gotta see, bro.
NBA career and start building your dynasty, you can do that too.
So let's talk about creating your own dynasty in Mycareer.
Last year, we introduced the GOAT ranking system. And in that, you're able to see your Myplayer rise up through the rankings and ultimately become the GOAT.
That's
this
fire.
year, we're adding a dynasty rankings, which is more about your team's performance and less about your personal achievements. So we've ranked the 9 greatest dynasties in NBA history. And as your team does stuff like deep playoff runs, winning championships, you'll see them rise the dynasty rankings until ultimately they get to the #1 spot and displace Michael Jordan's Bulls.
Last year, you came in with GOAT level hype. So what kind of prospect is MP in 2K25?
This year, MP is not a GOAT level hype. You're going to have to earn your position in the starting lineup. And if the player in front of you is really good, it's going to be even harder. This will definitely be one of your first obstacles as you try to build your dynasty.
So it's like NCAA.
My place in the starting lineup. What does the flow look like in Mycareer? Is it key games, every game?
Key games are back this year, and we're really excited.
Key games is tough. I like that.
This year, you have a lot of control about which key games you play. We've divided the season into 2 halves, and in each half, you'll meet with.
Oh, we got a duel we on!
The personal goal you pick is what determines the key games you play. We've even tiered the matchup.
Bull got the
system,
silky
so if
on.
your MP is still at a lower level, you'll match up against lower level NBA players. But if you're a 99, you're going to be matched up against the best of the best.
Yo, that's
your
tough.
thing, you could decide you want to try and win the NBA Cup, or maybe you want to focus on winning road games, or maybe in your rookie season you want to show that you're the top rookie in your class. We've even got some key games that
Chat, y'all already know when it drops, I'm grinding on Mycareer for the first freaking like 2 days, bro. Getting all my badges.
Dependent on the build you made, your team you picked, and your current overall. So there's a lot of content depending on the scenario and play style.
I hope they go to the builder again.
If you successfully complete your personal goal in key games, you get an all-new dynasty badge. So the dynasty badges you earn help improve your team and shape the dynasty you're about to make.
I'm pretty sure that's just in offline though.
In Mycareer that you can talk about.
There's a lot more than I'm going to be able to go into here today, but I'll give you a few more of my favorites. So earlier I mentioned you can play a FIBA game in the National Flashback Story. Well, you can also play FIBA games in our new revised off-season flow. You'll be able to play FIBA friendlies, FIBA qualifiers, and even a FIBA tournament that you can.
You see how small everybody looks?
To join you. And speaking of NBA stars, this year we're also adding jersey swaps. So there are optional
jersey swaps.
You can earn jerseys from players.
Oh,
like
that's
Brunson
tough.
Or Victor Wembanyama, only if you pass the in-game challenges against their team.
I'm cooking them. You're
gonna want to collect those jerseys because not only can you wear them around the city, but you can also put them on display.
Chav, y'all don't put y'all game on Hall of Fame off rip.
MyCourt is returning.
I can't talk too much about MyCourt, but I'm confirming MyCourt is back. You know, MyCourt's been a feature that people have been wanting for a long time, and we're very happy to bring it to 2K.
Let's go!
Exciting stuff. I can't wait to start building
MyCourt is back, bro.
2K25's Mycareer mode. Mark, thanks so much for joining us and sharing all this great insight.
Yeah, thanks to you, Chris.
And for all of you, stay tuned for more courtside reports on NBA 2K25.
Yeah! W!
Yes,
I like
yes,
this.
Sir. Yes, sir. I see a lot of W's in the chat.
W!
Everyone's super excited.
Yo, 25 is gonna be it, bro.
Happy about that one.
God, please let 25 be it.
I found out it was back.
Oh my God. Drop a W in the comment section. Y'all think 25 is gonna be it? Let me know if it's gonna be the same.
A lot of information there.
I hope y'all like this, man.
You really gotta pay
drop a
attention
like,
to
drop a
what's
sub,
going
do all
on
that good
being
stuff,
said.
man.
And not just look at graphics and look at, you know.
Oh my God.
Or read up on the courtside report to get all of the.
I think that's it for right now.
But I'm super excited about Mycourt.
There is actually entire sections, I should say, of stuff in our blog that wasn't in the video that we're about to go through now, with you. But yeah, we've got an awesome builder in 2K25. There's great improvements in there.
I'm not leaving yet. Hold
on,
chat.
A new takeover system and the Mycareer improvements
that you all saw,
like high school and FIBA. So there's plenty more information, but before we get into it, remember again, this Myplayer and Mycareer courtside report is about NBA 2K25 on New Gen, which is for PlayStation 5,
yes. We understand, bro. We understand.
Can we bring up the webpage now, producers?
Oh my God.
Great. So this courtside report is going to be on the NBA 2K website in just a second, both the blog and the video you just watched. So if you don't get enough right now by watching us go through it and you want to read it again to make sure you get all
Damn,
the
it's going to take me 11 minutes to read all that. Yeah,
alright. Link in the chat at the end of the show.
Just show me a video.
So, Stacks, you want to go through this with me? What do you want to know first?
Yes, sir. Look, man, I think first and foremost, let's just take it all in.
Fact.
Everything we just heard, and by the way, we're gonna be going over.
Oh my God, we got a mic court. It looks more flowy. Players look a little bit more smaller. The court looks bigger, more spacing. If you try to get me in a zone, if you try to freaking play me in a zone, it's up. You're cooked.
First thing they see is the builder. Let's start with the builder. Let's get some information on that.
That is a good place to start. I know many of you are celebrating my court and all that. We will get there soon. But so our dev team, really pays attention to the builder.
98 ball handle, and he's a 98 overall. High layup, high driving dunk.
A lot of time ensuring that you have all
thing
the
isn't
tools
that bad
to build just the right player for you with more customization and over 100 new possible archetypes. So you can create your own build,
6'2". Look at that chat with a 6'9" wingspan. At 6'2", you get that high freaking ball handle like that.
We just added these last year of awesome templates from build makers like Solo and Shakedown. Who
oh my God, did they finally separate like the rebound with the defensive stuff? Look,
that was shared a few weeks ago. But once you're in the builder, as Zach said, you have access to more.
I don't see stamina
than ever before. You can preview.
I don't see stamina.
Takeovers and new takeover
I think everybody's gonna have chilling stamina too.
And one cool area that got an upgrade this year is the build tester. So once you have a build you like, most of you go into build tester to try it out.
Yeah.
This year, you'll see an equip screen where you can see all the signature animations your build has the potential to unlock, as well as customizing jump shots and dunk packages for you to test in the tester.
That's fire!
Like last year, the tester has 3v3 or 5v5 games, but there's also a new freestyle practice option to experiment without teammates.
25 is it, bro. 25 is it.
And you can do all of this within the builder before you even step foot in the city to make sure you can have a full preview of what your build is going to be like.
When I get paid, here's my money.
Hey, that's a W, man. I didn't even know that, honestly. So having that freedom.
Oh my God.
Man, you want to go up against some other people on the court, of course, to test out your build a little bit, but the fact that we can equip animations and now also have that free practice,
it's amazing.
To test out certain things is amazing. I know that's going to save a lot of people a lot of time, just being able to do that in the builder before you even fully commit to that build. So that is amazing. I'm super happy about that. That's all right. Anyway, so I noticed in the builder too, and I've noticed a lot of people in the chat noticed as well.
No stamina.
There's an attribute called agility. What is that?
Wait, there was? I ain't see it.
Yeah, let's explain that. But also, it's Metris in the chat said, 2K, you are finally making me proud. I am glad we are. And thank you for watching. But good eye for all of you who noticed agility. There are now 5 physical attributes in the builder. So we have speed with ball. That's in the playmaking category as it's usually been.
Show the builder already.
Then we have agility, strength, and vertical. So what you'll notice
is
stamina is not there anymore.
Yeah.
That is now earned through Gatorade gym workouts. And each Myplayer starts off with an 85 stamina. And doing a workout adds 2 stamina attribute points regardless of your workout result.
So it's kind of like how free throw was.
Regardless of your workout result, you'll get 2 stamina attribute points. And you can do 4 workouts each week. So if we do the math, 2 times 4, that means you can get up to 8 stamina points each week. Now, don't worry. Once any of your Myplayers reaches a 99 stamina, it is permanent. So
let's go!
85 to 99 with 7 workouts, then it's permanent. And once you have done all 12 unique workouts in the Gatorade gym, you will unlock Workout Warrior, which gives you 99 stamina, a permanent turbo meter boost, and all of your unlocked body types across all new and existing saves.
That's fire!
Many of you asking for this past year.
Oh my God!
There, so if you didn't get it all,
you can look husky, chat. You don't gotta grind out for a whole freaking month. It could take you about 2 weeks, and you could get 99, and you're gonna unlock your body type.
In NBA 2K24, the acceleration attribute determined your dribble launching and off-ball movement. But in NBA 2K25, dribble launching is now determined solely by the speed with ball attribute. And then comes in agility, which is the new attribute. And that's going to determine your defensive lateral movement, off-ball launches, and off-ball cuts. So that kind of simplifies things here, makes it very clear which attribute is affecting which parts of your game.
All right, man. Evan, again, a lot of great information. If you want to know more on that stuff, make sure you hit up the Courtside Report to get even more in depth than what
I'm cooking y'all this year, bro.
One of my favorite things about that is the new stamina system. I really like that. Unlocking body types for all builds. Huge W. I know a lot of people in the chat love that as well.
Facts.
But next, I heard Zach talking about the all new takeover system.
Yes.
It looked kind of crazy. Not gonna lie, when I was looking at it, I'm like, what is this? So let's get into the thick of it with that as well, man. Let's hear about it.
All right. So I know Zach talked about it, but it does work really differently this year. So we want to go through it one more time. This year, as you fill your takeover meter, you'll gradually boost the targeted attributes of each takeover through a total of 5 levels of hotness, as Zach said. This is very different from last year, where you had to manually activate takeover. Now it happens automatically as you perform well. So Zach said one of his favorites is barbecue chicken. And as you can see here, once you hit level 5, it has the deep post bag takeover ability.
I'm getting barbecue chicken.
And I think I saw many of you in the chat asking,
look, they brought Eraser back.
70. He did say 70. There are 72 takeovers this year.
72 takeovers?
You only have access to levels 1 to 3 here. And you unlock levels 4 and 5, each by activating the previous level a set amount of games. And don't worry, we know you're about to ask. Takeover level unlocks do carry over between saves.
10 games of Mycareer?
Fire. Evan, I feel like we're getting hit with a bunch of heat right now.
Yo, over 70 takeovers?
Everything that he's saying, he's not reading off anything. He's literally memorized all this information. He just downloaded it.
Evan GPTs, right? That's all I got.
So people have been asking me this whole week about badges, and we got a little sneak peek of the badges, Evan. But Zach explained it. I mean, we want a full list. So can we get a full list? Let's see what the badges are.
Yes!
We can show a full list. But before we do that, I just want to emphasize a point Zach said. This year, your Myplayer's badges are progressed by activating each badge in games, which kind of matches your playstyle on the court, right?
Yes.
But the change is badge progress can only increase and does not decrease, even if you don't use a badge. I just want to make sure everybody heard that part. Your badge progress can only increase and does not drop, even if you don't.
That's fire.
So with that said,
W2K.
let's show all 40 badges now on the screen. There are a lot.
Look, chat.
Here. I'm not expecting you to read all 40 right now.
Screenshotting that.
And don't worry, it is in the blog. So after the show, go to the Courtside Report blog and you can see all 40 badges here, or you can screenshot it now and read it later on your phone. But Zach,
that's the thumbnail.
Ensured every area of basketball was complemented with useful badges in this new system.
Oh my God! I gotta take a picture.
Every style has different ways to stand out. There's fewer badges that activate in only very specific situations. So, for example, this year,
layup mix master
that you see there covers all off the dribble shooting, and then set shot specialist covers all standing shooting. So it's a much more simple
lightning launch
that I think many people will appreciate. But Stacks, what are some of your favorites?
Some of my favorites, I like lightning launch. First of all, I'm gonna just talk about some newer ones because obviously
physical finisher.
Like,
Post fade phenom is still there.
Lightning launch.
Post up
really
poet.
Like that one. Also, I like layup mix master.
Yup.
That one. I just really like the name of that one. Also another one. Versatile visionary.
Mini marksman.
That one sound cold as well, man. But I feel like we got a lot of cool badges. Shifty shooter is one I'm definitely gonna have.
Yeah, I'm getting shifty shooter, and I'm getting post fade phenom, and post up poet. Oh my God. 2K's a W, bro.
Next, we're gonna talk about the badge perks, And let's see what's going on with badge perks, Evan.
Yep, so this was something else not in the video. There are 3 new badge perks, and remember, these badge perks modify the progression of individual badges that you equip them on.
So that's
each perk has 2 slots available
like
to unlock
sponge,
because there's 2 tiers of badges this year determined by your Myplayer's height. So let's read the descriptions. I'm going to pull up the blog actually and read these word for word so I don't mess anything up. But the first one is called Max Plus 1. What this does is it boosts a badge 1 level above its max potential. You must progress a badge to its max potential before equipping this perk. These are unlocked at level 15 for a tier 2 badge slot and level 30 for a tier 1 badge in each season. And at the end of the season, your badges equipped with Max Plus 1 will revert to their original level. That's the first one. Then we've got one called Participation. So badges equipped with this perk will earn a flat base rate amount of progression each game, regardless of how many times they're activated. So if you really want a badge, but you might not use it that much, you can equip it with Participation perk, and you'll get a flat progression even if you don't use it. Then we have Synergy. So badges equipped with this perk will receive progression when your teammates earn progression using the same badge. And just a note here, Participation and Synergy are both earned through rotating season rewards. So again, if you did not get everything I just said, that is in the blog.
Yeah,
I'll put the blog right up to read that whole thing for you right now. So if you want to see it again yourself, you can go to the blog and read it there.
So Evan, so what you're saying is for you, no offense, not the greatest shooter on the court. Let's be honest here. You can activate the Synergy badge perk for, let's say, maybe limitless range. And as long as I'm knocking down shots from limitless range, you'll gain progress towards your limitless range badge as well.
Precisely. And honestly, I think I'm going to take full advantage of that. I'm going to be asking you to play with me all the time so that I can get my shooting badges, because I cannot get those up, man. All I can do is sit in the
corner. You saw Stack's face?
Yes, sir, man. That is fire. I really love that. So since badge progression can't drop your badges anymore, I know a lot of people, I was happy to hear that.
That is tough, actually.
To hear that. That means floor setters must be gone, right? Is that true? Is there anything like that this year? Anything we got to look forward to like that?
So no floor setters, but we do have something new called badge elevators, and these can permanently boost an individual badge up to 3 levels within its max potential. So let's say your badge is currently at bronze.
Yes.
Right? It has a max potential of legend. With the badge elevator, you can immediately boost it up to 3 levels, from bronze to silver to gold to Hall of Fame. And these elevators will be available to unlock throughout the year from season level rewards. And to keep things balanced though, the badge elevators earned in the first 4 seasons can boost your badges up to 2 levels, and then the ones you earn in seasons 5 to 8 can boost your badges up to 3 levels.
Oh my gosh. Yo, so much information.
I'm liking what I'm hearing. You can boost those badges up. Super excited about that, man. But what's this about
season
cap breakers, Evan? When I hear the word cap breaker, when I hear the word cap breaker, Evan, it makes me feel like I really need to be in my bag and really need to pay attention to what's going on inside that builder. Are we breaking caps? Is that what's happening?
Well, we did save the best for last, in my opinion. We saw community feedback that you all wanted a way to not only increase your attribute ratings above their caps that you set when you make your build, which was previously possible, but you wanted that to also use those increased ratings to contribute towards your animation.
Oh my god, this game is crazy!
Exactly what cap breakers do. So let's say, for example, your ball handle attribute is maxed out at an 85. You can apply 2 cap breakers to play with an 87 ball handle, and then that 87 also unlocks any access to animations, badges, or takeovers that requires an 87 ball handle rating. But before you get worried, there are a few restrictions to ensure this stays balanced.
Oh yeah, what happened?
This is in the blog. These are the restrictions for cap breakers. Each attribute can only be increased a maximum of +5 above its cap.
That's not bad.
So you can't use this as kind of like a cheat code to get from a really low rating to a really high one.
Nah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
An attribute up to its max potential rating allowed by your build's height, weight, and wingspan, which is shown in the Myplayer builder while allocating your potential. So this is what it's talking about, is when you're deciding where to put your attributes to add up to 99 when you're first making your build. As many of you know, there's a cap based on your Myplayer's body dimensions.
Yeah.
So the maximum your cap breaker can take
you can't go over that.
There.
Okay, cool.
And
does
lastly,
this affect
you
your
must
badges?
progress an attribute to its max potential rating before applying a cap breaker. There are a total of 15 cap breakers that you can earn, and these are all earned through rep rewards, which we will talk about more in a few weeks. But for now, only cap breakers. But I think that's big news for many of you. I've seen so much feedback about this the past year.
Oh my
so I'm glad
God.
that our dev team was able to make
there's
it
gonna
happen
be
for
so
you
many
all.
demigods
that affect your animation and signature animation requirements.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now let's go ahead. We got a lot of information about Myplayer, the builder, badges, caps, attributes, anime, all this stuff. Let's move on now to some Mycareer. Evan, what's new in Mycareer?
Yep. So first up, as Mark said, and I think many of you were excited about this, there is an optional flashback story called Heart of the Dynasty.
Say hi to Handsome.
That includes your Club League Showcase game, your High School Championship game, which I saw a lot of fun reactions there, the FIBA Under-19 World Cup, and an open run with NBA players. Now, as Mark said, that is all optional, but what's cool about this is that doing this is how you unlock the My Points Accelerator this year, and that increases your My Points progression by 5% to help you unlock new attribute upgrades more quickly. So especially at the start of the year when it's your first build, your first save, I definitely do recommend going through this.
2K gonna be good, Handsome. You better not bother me, bro. You better not bother me, bro. When 2K come on, you can't bother me.
See Jalen Brunson right there in the back. See him. All right, man. So that's really cool. I know that's for me as a person that loves to play Mycareer, having those options and being able to
that's
play
fire. There's gonna be so much content to be made for Mycareer players,
the number one spot on the Dynasty rankings is, of course, the Michael Jordan's Bulls, and that sounds about right to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Golden State is right up under that. What you got to say about that, Evan? I mean, I know what type of guy you are. I know who you gonna claim, but I don't think bro got real dynasties like that. But anyway, go ahead.
Everybody in the chat knows what I'm going to say. LeBron's dynasty was his entire run.
LeBron James.
That whole thing should count as a dynasty. I know he didn't win every year, but that whole thing that should count as a dynasty.
Come on,
that's
bro.
Just my opinion. But
LeBron the GOAT.
Our dev team has ranked the 9 greatest dynasties in NBA history.
I don't even think that they the greatest dynasty, bro. They only won 6
to the starting lineup.
Yeah, it was 6-0.
Lead your team
but come on, bro. Bill Russell went 8-0 before he lost one.
From MJ's Bulls.
Interesting. What do you think of the
Magic?
The other ones on there? If you had to guess.
Kobe.
I'm pretty sure Steph Curry and the Warriors are on here as a dynasty as well, and I think that's going to be a popular one, especially for a lot of people right now.
I think maybe the Spurs will probably be.
Oh, Spurs is definitely up there.
Spurs had a nice run.
Maybe. I have not seen the full list, so we're theorizing with you all in the chat right now.
He said it. How many? Like 8?
Magic. Anyway, before we start wrapping up, one of the things I heard about way early on, way long ago, when we would start gearing up for announce, My Court is back. My Court, Evan. My Court, bro. It, man. This is probably one of the most requested things the dev has probably heard since moving to new gen. My Court, Evan. My Court. Tell me about it, Evan. Tell me, man.
Well, unfortunately, I can't say much more than Mark did just there. So he did tease this.
What?
He said when you do jersey swaps with other NBA players in Mycareer, which is an awesome, cool.
We'll be able to put it in our My Court.
I believe like Jalen Brunson. I got to confirm that one.
Yeah.
I need that. When you do your jersey swaps, you can actually display those jerseys in your My Court.
Okay, cool.
This has been one of the most asked questions I've seen, not just this past week since we revealed our gameplay, but also the last few years on the new gen versions of NBA 2K. So this is an amazing thing. I see everybody in the chat is happy about this. We will talk more about this later in a couple weeks. But in the meantime, we did ask the team to give us a few more of their favorites for the blog. So we got 2 more cool ones for you here on the stream. If you enter the Hall of Fame in your career, you will get the famous Hall of Fame orange jacket for your Myplayer, which our cover athlete Vince Carter now has. And you can also wear that around the city. So it's not just for a cutscene.
That's cool, but how about more attributes and stuff like that? Do we get them or what?
And last but certainly not least, I know there's many of you out here that play single-player NBA career games as your main mode. And we're excited to say that Season XP can now be earned from NBA career games as well. So XP is not exclusive to multiplayer online modes. You can earn it just by playing Mycareer games in your NBA career. And I think that's going to be welcome news to many of you in the chat.
Not going to lie, that's a huge W. This is my first time hearing that. That right there is amazing because I love to play online, but a lot of people know my roots is playing my career.
Oh, my headphones click. They're going to be dying soon.
That is amazing. The fact that I can hit level 40 hooping on LeBron James. That's fire. Super excited about that, man. But yeah, it was a lot said today. We went over so much today. A lot of new stuff to process. Oh, man, I'm super excited.
W today, man.
Just want to hop in the time machine and advance to the launch of the game. I'm happy. I'm ready to go.
Hey.
Make sure you guys also check out the court.
If y'all like this,
there's a lot of
like and sub, man. Like and sub. I appreciate everybody for being here, man. Much love to y'all. God bless y'all, man.
Make sure you check that out for yourself.
Peace.
Also, if you still have questions,